Hi guys, I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. I just got out of the shower. I'm kind of in a rush, but my beneficial bugs have arrived. So I want to try to get them on the plants before I leave to go do some work. But also, I already opened this box, but I wanted to share it with you guys. If you also use beneficial bugs, I cannot stand the little cartons that you have to hang everywhere. So I found this website online and they make these most adorable looking containers for the bugs. And this one has like a sparkly sheen on it. I'm not sure if you can see that. It has like little stars. So there's different varieties. They have some that are glow in the dark. I got some of those. I got a good variety in here. But yeah, I got these. I have some that are glow in the dark. They have all different kinds of species. So obviously this is the Monstera. And then I got these also. They look a little different. I think they might be the Aria. I'm not completely sure. What is going on outside? Yeah, I've got those. What else? I don't even know how many of these that I got. I got some more Monsteras. And this website, sorry, I forgot to tell you, is they also sent me a little free little gifts that are cute. It's called Plantifact. And these are like little things that go onto your Crocs. So they're cute. Poke them in. Got some stickers. Oops. Stickers. Ooh, stickers. Look at you grow, girl. A couple. Ah! I'm rushing. Keep growing. I'm rushing, but I really want you guys to see this stuff because I think they are fabulous. Because like I said, those things that hang on there, the bright green boxes, are what I have from the company I get mine from. They're ugly. I can't stand them. So I thought this was great. And they're not even really that expensive since you can keep using them over and over and over again. Here's some more that I got. Stop folding over there. I'll hold that down. Get some more. I think this is the variety. These are glow in the dark ones. A little leafy. Hoya flowers. A sloth. Do it this way, be quicker. Ooh, that one's pretty. Polynera. Last one, the Alocasia. We have those. Another pack of them. Because I have a lot of plants, so I needed to get a lot of them. All right, we'll do it this way again. It's quick and easy. Oh, well, they all just fell off, so. That one. And you can also go to the website and they are all on there too. But since you are here with me, I think that's is it peach? Pumpkin? I'm not sure. Cute, nonetheless. Ooh, she's a vibrant one. And the last one in the last one in this group. Stars. I guess they're like snowflakes. I love all things that glitter and glisten. Okay, last pack of them. Yeah, buddy. And I'll show you how they work in a second after I show them to you. So there's that one. Can I do a handful of these? And I went to put my microphone on, can't find that. And I was like, well, I don't have time to look for it today. That one just kind of sparkles. Let me slow down, Christy, slow down. Another Monstera's leaves, already showed you those. Here's a, is it a hibiscus, maybe? Oh, my back's hurting already, sitting on the floor. But the table has stuff all over it, so. Ooh. Alocasia, Begonia, Maculata, Variegated Pink. A turtle. Because we all need a turtle in our life. And then one of those. And then she also threw in some of these things. And what these are is she included some big toothpick looking things. And I just stuck it in there, and I guess they're supposed to be supports. So that's cute for the little plants. And then also from some little figurines, we have a little gnome. A koala bear. That looks like it might glow in the dark. And then another little gnome. I like the blue. Yeah. So that is what we have. So, oh, and also a keychain. I like that. So, give me all the planty things. All the planty things. Okay, so now we have our bugs. And I think I maybe said something on the last video or the video before. I am doing a thrip treatment. I don't have thrips, but I've been seeing a lot of people on the Facebook groups that are battling thrips. So I just am being precautious, and I'm doing the 3 order of them to just try to prevent any outbreaks before they begin. So for that, I have these are lace larva egg sacs, and I am gonna, well, I probably am gonna hang these on because these are super tiny. I guess I could put one into one of the things and they can hatch and crawl out of it, but I don't know. Let's see what I do. But these are what the egg sashes look like. I forgot their full name, but that's what they are. And then here are the little lacewing larva eggs, and they will hatch, and you have lacewing larva going around. And they do work because I did that last time, and I was like, I don't know. I've never done the egg things before. I usually just get them in the container. And sure enough, I've got lacewings crawling all over, biting me. I got 6 bites on my foot, and I know that's what they are. I'm like, y'all, I'm giving you life. I'm giving you bugs to potentially eat. Or maybe we don't have bugs, and that's why they're trying to eat me. I don't know. Californicus. This is not part of the threat treatment, but I use these to control spider mites because I've been adding a lot of alocasia into my collection, and I'm a paranoid person. And then 25,000 Stratiolapis semitis, formerly Hypoaspis miles. Not sure, but there's those. And I still have some of these going also from 2 weeks ago because I use my little microscope on my plants and I see these. It's so weird that they get so big on the microscope, but yet you can't even see them. It's pretty cool. And then yeah, I showed you these. I showed you these. I'm missing something. I should have 4 things. Oh, these guys. Cucumaris. And if you want to know where I get my bugs, I get them from DMV Beneficials. These I'll probably do like I did last time and just stick the whole thing. Like I put 2 of these in my plant cabinet. So I'm like, they'll find their way, right? I did break off a couple and put them like individual spots. And then I just like stuck them because I'm sorry, but there's a lot of these. What time is it? Okay, I got a half hour, guys. Like, look how many there are. Like, that's gonna take a lot of time. So, probably hang those. So for the containers, I'll probably use for this. But this goes right onto the soil. They go into the soil, so I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, I'll show you how it works. I'm just gonna pick a random one. Do the Monstera one. And I'll so what we do is the top just comes off. You pour some in there. You put it back on. And then you see it has little holes for them to crawl out of. And that is it. And then you hang them on your plants and you have a pretty little decoration instead of the ugly stuff. So, there we go. So I'm just doing another one. I think it goes that way. And there we go. Ta-da! All right, so I'm just gonna go through and do a bunch of those and I'll be back. I'm home. So I came home. I did get most of the beneficials done before I left, but I just had one left that I had to distribute when I got home. So I've gone around, I did that. So we did have a box delivered. And so I figured, why not open it while I'm doing this video? So we're gonna do a plant unboxing. And this box is kind of a little bit in rough shape. Hopefully this did not damage anything. And hopefully you can hear me okay. Because like I said, I couldn't find my microphone. I know it's over there on my shelf somewhere, but I have a lot of stuff on my shelf. So I'm gonna have to look for that at a different day. So hopefully next week we would be back to better audio. But until then, enjoy the show. So, all right, let's do this one first. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. Actually, I'm just gonna take all the plants out of this box so I can open them over top the box. So hopefully we can cut back on the mess a little bit. Because I just went through and cleaned up a bunch of mess from the bugs. Because, you know, since I was in such a rush, I made such a mess. And that is what happens when you don't slow down and do things. I don't even remember. I know some of these things, but some of them I don't remember. So some of it's going to be a surprise to me as well. Oh, I was like, what does that say? All right, so we have String of Hearts. So I'm gonna try to unwind them a little bit so they can hang. And I'm probably just knotting them up even more. But I can do that off camera if need be, because my husband is on his way home with my child and I don't want him in the video because then I'll definitely not get anything done. He has a tendency to steal the show. He's a mess. An absolute mess. My son, not this plant. Let me, you know, alliterate that part a little bit. Getting there. So I do need to untangle this a little bit more, but I want to be able to show you all the pretty plants before they get home. And I have some work to do, some computer work. There's that one. There's, separate these two. The hearts just get tangled up in each other. And if you've ever tried to untangle one of these, you know the struggle. Okay, I think that's good. I don't want to knock any of the hearts off, because that's the problem when you go to untangle these, the hearts get knocked off. If you pull on them too much. And there we go. There. I think that's good. If I keep looking at it, I'm going to find more. So there we have it. The string of hearts. And these are not the variegated ones. These are just regular ones. Take my sticker off. Okay. Next up, we'll do this guy. I've seen better packaging, but the plants seem to be okay, so that's all that matters. Ooh. I hate when plants look bigger online than they do when you get them. But variegated compacta, Hindu rope, whichever one you want to call it. So I had one of these in my early plant journey that I spent. I'm not going to say I spent too much on it because I didn't, because it was a huge plant, but I spent too much for where I was in my plant journey because I didn't know how to take care of it and I killed it fairly quickly. So one of these days I do want to have a big one again. So we're going to start off with this little one. Cute. Okay. Remember which one this is. I think it's Pearl and Jade. I used to know the difference between the Pearls and Jade and the, y'all know which one I'm talking about. Enjoy. Pearls and Jade and the Enjoy. I know one of them has dark green on light green and one of them does not. And I used to know which one had which, but when I got out of my pothos era, I lost that memory. But there she is. I think she's cute. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We have 4 more. Or no, that's just empty. We have 3 more. I have a shipment coming that I'm definitely going to be unboxing on camera because it's got some beautiful plants in it. This one is, am I losing leaves? I am losing leaves. That's not good. This is a lipstick plant. I think it's called Funky Fish or Funky Frog, something like that. I'll put it on the screen. I'll look it up when we're done and I'll put it on the screen. But I just think it's so pretty. And I do follow one person on YouTube that I think has this plant, and she didn't know what it was called. I'm gonna have to go back. That was Sam with the Plants, I think is what her page is called. Sam with Plants, Sam with the Plants, something like that. I really like her. I feel like we would get along well in person, but I feel that way with a lot of people. I feel that way with Harley. I feel that way with Fern. Yeah. There's a lot of people I watch. I'm like, man, I wish we really knew each other because I feel like we could be BFFs. So, I'm really trying to beat my husband and child coming home. So I'm sorry if I'm in such a rush today. But things needed to be done with the time that I have. You know what I mean? So there is this one. She's so pretty. I love that. My first lipstick plant in my collection. You know what else I've never had? A Ripsalis. I think I've maybe have mentioned that before. And I really want to get the Paradoxa, I think is the one that is called. I'm sliding off the sofa. Okay. When I get off of here, I have to do some work on my computer. I actually meant to charge it, but I forgot. And at a little later, I have to go meet somebody who is buying some variegated all these plant names. Variegated string of pearls. He's buying one of those from me, and I'm also giving him some springtails because I have a bunch of them. And he gets a lot of terrariums off of me that I've sold him 4 terrariums. So he likes my terrariums, and I love that he likes my terrariums. He's bought one for his daughter. He's gotten one for himself. He's gotten one for a friend. Yeah. Good times. So I'm taking him variegated string of pearls and, like I said, a little deli cup of springtails. So this is the string of frogs. I'm just trying to untangle them. And it's a little itty bitty cup, and she's a little dirty too. String of frogs Or no, these are a string of hearts. I don't remember ordering this. I thought I just got the other one. Oh no, this one is the string of spades. That's right, it's the string of spades. Don't even know what I ordered. And these all came off of Whatnot. There's another new app for us plant buying addicts. But I did purchase these for resale, except for the peperomia and the Hindu rope. So, string of spades. I can just get this one. So my husband's picking my son up early today, and I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. He can come home and we can get in the pool. And then I was like, oh crap, I forgot. I got to meet somebody at 5. So I guess I'm going to meet him at 5, and then there, that's better. And then we'll come home and get in the pool for a little bit. Or maybe we'll eat, then get in the pool. I'm not real sure. Not sure how the cookie will crumble, but it will crumble. All right. Oh, this one's mine too. I think I spoke about this one video before last video, I'm not sure. It is the Philodendron Micans, and I'm pretty sure I just burnt mine up because I had a Scentsy grow light directly on it, and it was pretty close to it because I thought they needed a lot of light. But then when I went to get my tattoo, they had one in their display case. I mean, the place was just loaded with plants. It was amazing. So many beautiful, gorgeous plants. They had things growing all over the ceilings. It was definitely my vibe. But I was like, how do you get your mican so pretty? And then they were like, oh, we don't think it wants a lot of light. And I'm looking at it, and where it was at, it didn't have a lot of light. So I was like, I guess I just burnt mine up. So I'm going to put this in a new place that does not have a lot of light and see if I can keep this one. Beautiful. I mean, my variegated micans are on highlight, but you need to have them on highlight for them to stay variegated. So that's why I was kind of, didn't really know this one didn't like a lot of light. So we're going to try her again. I think this is my 3rd or 4th one. But I wanted a longer one, but this one's pretty full and pretty. So there we have it. That is all the planty things I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And like I said, my next shipment will be here this week. Well, I don't think it's shipped yet, so it might be next week. But that's got some beauties in it as long as shipping goes well. And it's a very reputable company. And I will tell you that company once we unwrap it and unbox all the things. Yeah, so I'm excited for that one. Plus one of the plants is for me. And I'm like, yay. So hopefully shipping goes well. They don't stress out too much. Fingers crossed for us. So thank you again for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Invite your friends. Comment below. Help get the algorithm going. So that way I can get some more followers, because I really do want to grow this channel for the love of the plants and all the planty things. So thanks again for coming, and have a great day. Stay cool because it is hot out there, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
You can do what you want, just seize that day.